What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys maybe a little small vlog out of the blue, maybe just for fun or just to kill time or something. What I have been doing with the game Chain Chronicle, which is known to be an application game if you all don't realize it. But if you also guys realize what's the bad news about this thing, I think you all know what's up. I mean, this game is about to shut down about next month or something, around the end of February. I made a video on that many days ago. Make it 3 to 4 days, whatever you want to call it. I'll have it in the description, the link below, or somewhere around the side of the video. But I highly doubt I'll put it in the video due to I don't really know how to do it correctly. So yeah. Anyways, I thought it might be okay to let you guys what I've been doing for the Chain Chronicle game. Let you guys know some updates what I have been doing with the game since there's only how many weeks left before it shuts down. Make it one, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least in about 5 weeks and 4 days it's about to shut down for good, I mean, yeah, I think I might do a vlog like this every week from now on for Chain Chronicle, what I've been doing in the game. Maybe just so I don't forget about it, and maybe I could look back at what I've been doing and so forth. So, let's get started. Okay, the day when the news came to me, when it came to Chain Chronicle shutting down next month, globally, no English server whatsoever, it kind of made me sad, and I did make a video on it about, Chain Chronicle global closure next month, that kind of thing, and it really hurts. But after that, I decided to go and continue on some quests here and there. Especially, I decided to finish the story of Chapter 1 of the main story of Chain Chronicle. And I gotta say, it was pretty fun. I even did all the side quests all together just to do that, Usually, I don't continue the story until I finish all the other quests first. For example, if I have a side quest or a chain story quest to take care of, I take care of those first before I go to the main story. And if there's some free quests involved, you know how the game is. There's always free quests in a certain area. You get all the treasure chests. I usually do all those before I continue the main story. And that's how I managed to get really strong from that day. I think I was rank 68 or close to 70, I believe. But now, from where I am standing at, and after doing the story and giving a lot of experience points, etc., I'm let me see here. What level am I? Let me take a look. Give me a moment here. I'm freaking level 105 right now. So I boosted up 30 to 40 levels because of the XP points that's been going on. The events that they decided to do to make Chain Chronicle more fun, more exaggerating. And I did do some recruiting here and there, but I should have done the recruit 10 and get one free, but I didn't do that, which is really stupid of me. And I gotten some characters here and there, did their bonding quests here and there, and so forth. Speaking of the story, when I finished the main story, big spoilers, by the way, you are best to skip this if you did not finish the story. And of course, there's an anime coming up in the future, this year. So if you listen now, there's gonna be a huge spoilers. I'll let you know. I'm gonna give you a couple seconds to leave before I spoil everything else altogether. So those of you who play the game and up to date with the game, either in the Japanese server or the English server right now, doesn't matter. I mean, if you are up to date with the game and finish everything about the story in chapter 2 or something, guess it's okay. Those who haven't, this is big spoilers. You are best to leave right away and don't listen to me. Otherwise, just mute the video, and once I count down, when I count down to 1, best to mute it. And when I give a thumbs up or a peace sign, it's good to go. So, okay, big spoilers. All right, 3, 2, 1, spoiler time. Okay, when I started the story, it was pretty fun from the very beginning, the moment I downloaded the game here and there. And speaking of doing the stories this week, oh my gosh, it was a pain in the butt, honestly. I did a lot of side quests and so forth and find out a lot of information, especially Fina or whatever, however you pronounce her name. I thought the way how you said her name and pronouncing is Foina, but it's Fina instead to make it simple. And she's the daughter of the main antagonist, that's in chapter 1, which is the Black King. And honestly, that gave me a total shock, but I think I kind of found that out a little bit back then later before I even finished the story, so it wasn't that surprising. So, yeah. But eventually, as the time continues on with its own procedure here and there, we have to it that that they decide to do this round table meeting, which is like something similar to like King Arthur, well, to my perspective or something, and I thought it was pretty fun, and that's like grabbing all the other allies all together that you met up with, which I will not name here, and so forth. And after revelations here and there, they decide to go work with her and destroy the Black Army, and apparently they had some obstacles in the way, especially the Black Knight, which is mentioned and shown in the story if you're continuing on when you're on Soul Island, like the place where all the sprits are, that kind of thing. You guys get the point. Those of you who play Chain Chronicle and so forth, you know what I'm talking about. That Black Knight is even a major shock revelation. I mean, I heard some relation to the hero, which is apparently you or something, whatever you name yourself, apparently. It had a lot of connections between the Black Knight and the hero, which is you. And surprisingly enough, to my greatest shock, even though it was hinted and foreshadowed many times, and I did not want to believe it, but that guy, the Black Knight, is actually you from an alternate dimension, to my shock. I was like, holy freaking crackalack, I did not even know about this, and it was pretty shocking. It was all foreshadowed right there, and I did not even make the connections correctly. And he, on the other hand, goes to a different dimension to save his world, and by using Fina and Parika. Parika's the best sprit, honestly, no doubt about it. I would have her as my partner if I ever. Parika's best sprit, or best girl in other cases. Fina is also best girl, but I love Parika the most, okay? Actually, there's a lot of good girls in Chain Chronicles. Besides all that, Parika was known to be some kind of special sprit that's related to the world, honestly, and that was pretty shocking myself. And played up, and defeating the Black King and his army was pretty tough, especially even though I had a lot of strong characters. Yeah, but I end up doing Fina's bonding quest, which is you have to get her to level 60, and in order to get Fina, you have to complete a certain number of chain stories, which is really hard. I mean, you had to recruit them and so forth, and it was pretty difficult because I recruited a couple people here and there, and I think, like, let me take a look. I recruited maybe like about like, yeah, let me take a look. Give me a moment, just a moment. Sorry. I recruited at least maybe 6 or 7 at most, when it came to the chain stories. Yeah, I recruited 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I managed to get like 6 chain stories of the characters, and it was pretty tough. I'm not gonna lie, especially when I was a newbie and beginner back then. But after playing this game and so forth, it was tough. But Fina's bonding quest was the true ending to me, because the way I played it, it was pretty interesting and it was fun, but honestly, very hard. Just when I thought a certain quest that I did from main story 2, like a free quest or something, I thought that was hard. It was level 60. It's about like grabbing these knuckle quests or something, like these Fists of God or something. That's what it's called. You all know what I'm talking about. Those who are up to date with the Chain Chronicle story, in the English server, that is. Those of you in the Japanese server, you already know about this anyway. As for me, I'm an English player, and I play in the English server, so I don't know much. So, after doing this quest, not to mention all my prismas, and I mean all of my prismas, is wasted. That's how difficult the quest is. I even looked at a video about someone doing this quest. They had major trouble. They had to use a lot of revived fruits and prismas, dude. I cannot even describe that Fina's quest, or Tale of Bonding quest, which is also known to be the true ending, is extremely hell. It is hell, I tell you. You guys, those of you who are high levels will understand what I'm talking about. Even if you're a high ranking in the hundreds, or you even have maximum levels or high levels of 5-star, 4-star, 3-star, no, 3 stars don't count. They ain't gonna help you out. That I will say right now. Even you have high rankings of 5 stars, and if you even know how to strategize, it shouldn't be a problem for you. But for me, it was hard like hell. I am better off fighting the Black King in his dragon form, honestly. I would rather fight him in his dragon form right now. That's how difficult it was. Not to mention those level 70 monsters coming at me. Especially those big old bosses, golden plates and so forth. Oh my lord, dude. Like, how are you supposed to get out of that? How are you supposed to get out of that? Seriously. That's how difficult the quest of Fina's Tail Bonding quest is. But that was the true ending. However, even after seeing the ending of Chapter 1 and the true ending in Chapter 1-2 of Fina's Tail Bonding quest, which is really cool, Fina's Tail Bonding quest, which is the true ending to me, in my opinion, was pretty awesome. I mean, like, the book, which is known to be a chronicle and so forth, which also became very, very important, along with these other things, have, like, a connection to each other, you know? Not to mention some other stuff here and there. Even the chronicle that the hero has, that the Black Knight decided to give to you, was very, very important too. But that book that Fina's father had before he died and gave it to her, it flew off somewhere. So the story continues and so forth. This is where Chapter 2 comes in of the main story. And it was pretty hard. I'm not going to deny those sea monsters, though very high level, especially even for my 5 stars and 4 stars taking them on, it wasn't easy, honestly. It wasn't easy. That's when I go like, holy crack, dude, this is very hard. I won't deny that. But as this, I went up to date with that story, you know, like yesterday or the day before yesterday. It was hard. But when I did Fina's side quest, Tail Bonding quest today, it was very difficult. All my prismas, or those gems, whatever you want to call them, are wasted. Like, literally wasted. All those remaining gems I wanted to use, possibly for recruiting or for that other quest or something, got wasted. That's how difficult the quest is for Fina's, like, Tail of Bonding. So, if you're gonna ask me right now, if I ever do this quest or something, what should I have? You better have very good high-ranking 5 stars and know how to strategize if you're doing Fina's Tail of Bonding quest. But you need the requirements first. You need Fina, of course, but you need to get her to level 60, which is a pain in the butt, honestly. It's not easy leveling her up, because that's how important or possibly how strong she is. But I'm pretty sure, like, those who've been using her may not find it as useful. And I will have some agreements here and there, you know? There's no denying that. So yeah, throughout my time when I played Chain Chronicle this week, after hearing the global closure, I decided to do a lot of quests, continuing the main story up to the end, and I got in there. And there was a lot of foreshadowing of what to expect when I played Chapter 2, you know, of the main story. I mean, main story 2, that is, whatever you want to call it. Like, there was other characters I would have met in the future, and honestly, after, like, I heard about this global closure, I decided to do some research to see if I could try to get into the Japanese server of Chain Chronicle, honestly. Like, I'm downloading it and so forth, but I may have to do a lot of work. And it's going to be difficult for me at the same time because, like, yeah, it's going to be difficult for me at the same time because, like, because at this point later on, you know, like, I won't even understand what they're saying in terms of the writings, what they give out, But I don't think it wouldn't matter as much as long as you play the game and know what you're doing, that kind of thing. I might think about it. It might do a lot of work or something, but hey, I am who I am. But eventually, as time continues on with me thinking about what to do with Chain Chronicle after it goes into global closure, I was thinking about doing a couple things here and there. Maybe get to the Japanese server of Chain Chronicle. I've been thinking hard on that, and I've been watching a lot, and a lot of videos of what Chain Chronicle in the Japanese server had, and honestly, Brave Frontier, Nanatsu no Taizai, many other things they have, other characters included in Chain Chronicle. That's how crazy or intense this game is to me. And I even read up about their recruiting so far. It's only 5 Prisma. 5 Prisma in the Japanese server. Can you believe that? This is what I watched in the videos recently. Especially maybe some recent ones, or the one in 2015, or possibly the one up to date right now. But that's what I just saw. I'm thinking in my mind, what the hell? Only 5 Prisma to recruit someone? That's pretty crazy, dude. Tell me about it. Ugh. Not to mention some other updated characters of version 2, like from version 1 to version 2, which you guys, of course, know, like the Hero version 2, Kind version 2, Marina Machida version 2, Patricia version 2, everything you could think about, Yeah. But honestly, this journey I had with Chain Chronicle, doing the main stories, the other side quests, free quests, it was pretty tense. Not to mention those other characters I had to bond with, Playing this game is nothing special, honestly. I'm pretty sure a lot of you could agree with that, but it's really entertaining and fun for me in my own eyes and perspective. Which is why I'm also looking forward to the anime that's coming out in 2016. If it comes out this year, maybe in spring or maybe in fall, I look forward to it. Only because, I love the game and I look forward to it. I will say this, though. You guys know me. You guys heard me before and so forth. Or if you watch my my first Chain Chronicle vlog about closure next month or something, which I'll have the link in the description below. I'm not a fan of video games turned into anime because they don't do so well, but I think I will make Chain Chronicle an exception because I love the game and I love the characters that I bonded with in the Chain Chronicle game. Yeah, many of y'all will go it's just a game, man. Why would you even care? Well, I don't know. I love the voices, the looks, and so forth. A lot of hot chicks in there. Not gonna deny that. But yeah. So yeah, that's about some crazy stuff here and there. Okay, peace sign, thumbs up. Those of you who see this or heard me in the video, spoilers are done. So yeah, spoilers are done. If you are stop the mute from my video up until now, yeah. That's what I've been doing in Chain Chronicle, doing a lot of quests, side quests, free quests, grabbing some weapons, going to the arena battles, and kick some major butt, and bonding with the characters, grabbing some prismas, grabbing their abilities, etc., etc., etc. You guys get the point. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of work to see if I could try to get to the Japanese server of the game, download it in my tablet or download it somewhere else, and have no problem, just download it, have fun, just play it, see what it's like, I've been thinking about that. I really thought really hard about that because I love this game very much and I would like to see the other updates and how the other things go out about, But yeah, I really did have a lot of fun playing the game this week. Despite the updates and seeing the global closure next month, which really sucks and so forth. I'm really sad to see it go and so forth. But as for one game, I may have to go back to Brave Frontier and have fun with that. But I have a lot of strong units there, and it was pretty crazy, I might do a vlog about my Brave Frontier journey with this thing, and I will it'll be great to talk about it here and there. So yeah. I'm thinking about if I should. I am thinking about if I am going to do a Brave Frontier vlog, but I don't think it's that special. But yeah. Anyways, it was a pretty. This game of Chain Chronicle, been doing all these kinds of quests and so forth. Yeah, pretty tense. Expect the maybe next vlog of Chain Chronicle may not be too exciting because I expect it to be a little short possibly, but here and there. So if anything else, just gonna leave it at that, people. Those of you guys who've been listening to me all the way to this time, thank you for watching and so forth. I'm very sorry it's very long. Just want to talk about like what I've been doing throughout this week for Chain Chronicle, like finishing up to the main story, etc, 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 talking about it and so forth. So just gonna leave it at that, people. I'll see you guys in my next video. So alright, I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye bye.